Content warning. This video features examples of now what would be PG or would be family friendly words used for these an interest in children, an interest in your sibling, and an interest in corpses. Content warning, this video features all of those, and if you dislike any of those, then click off this video, destroy your device, and run as far as you can. Oh god, this video is gonna give me an aneurysm. Well, the show must go on, I guess. Hey, my fellow fellows, yeah, I don't really want to make this video, but, I can. And because I can, I have to. So let's just get into this already. I'm not gonna waste any of my time here. So, basically, Undertale, ships, Titanic, boats, cruises, loving your... According to multiple sources, shipping is an internet term used for romantically or sexually putting together two fictional characters. Some examples of ships that I am a big fan of would be Undyne x alphys, which we will discuss in this video, and x Uzi, and some other things I'm gonna talk about here, but that's then. Now, we'll talk about Undyne x alphys, truly a wholesome ship. Now, the first signs of this ship are in the first encounter you have with Metaton at Alphys' lab, in which a question is brought up of who does Alphys have a crush on, and the correct answer is Undyne. Metaton even makes a comment about how it's so obvious. So, yeah. Now we'll move on to... So, yeah, that's the first sign of this whole relationship. It isn't really brought up again for majority of the game until then, after that, but if you do a true pacifist route, then it's explored more. So, basically, you go back a bit, and then Undyne rings you up and asks you, hey, you need to deliver this letter to Alphys, read it, and I'll kill you. And, yeah, you bring it to Alphys, and it's actually asking Alphys out, but, since Undyne forgot to sign the letter, you go on a date with Alphys, but then after that, Undyne appears for their date, forgetting that she forgot to sign the letter, and, yeah, that's an awkward moment, but then he's getting some lessons from Papyrus on how to express himself. I mean, Alphys is. Alphys is getting lessons from Papyrus on how to express himself, basically, but, yeah. Yeah. They're not really seen again together until right before the Asriel Dreamer boss fight, at which point Alphys and Undyne show up, and yeah, Medset's just like, hey, will you two kiss already? And they would have done it right then and there, but Toriel said, not in front of a child, and this has led some people to think that Toriel is homophobic. Man. What some things can do when taken out of context. So, yeah, next time they're seen together would be at the end of... It will be in the credits where they're seen eating ice cream on a beach when Undyne comes over and kisses Alphys on the cheek, causing her to take severe damage from it. Clearly very embarrassed. But, yeah. And, yeah, that's the end of that wholesome section. Time for hell. Alright, now we can move on from heaven and come down to the first circle of hell, which would happen to be Chara x Frisk. So, why is this so bad, you may ask? Well, first of all, Chara is egging Frisk on to commit genocide, well, sure, she isn't the catalyst. They aren't the catalyst for it. They are one of the main reasons that it goes on for so long, and the reason that you kill Asgore. So, yeah, someone like that, and yeah, that's definitely not going to work out. Not to mention the fact that Chara is kinda dead, so, did I mention it's also... So this is where the mention of an interest in corpses comes into play. Well, we're done talking about that ship. Now for actual hell. France. Now, for the uneducated, please run! You don't have much time until I tell you what it is, and your life will be forever changed. Seriously, we better get this out of the way now. This is a ship between Frisk, the main protagonist of Undertale, and Sans. And for those who don't know, Frisk is a child! I swear to God, the internet's gonna make me lose my mind! But, we need to ignore that for now, so we can get on with this video. So, that's not the only reason this doesn't work. Not to mention the fact that, well, you may be thinking I'm about to say, oh, it's because, oh, you did a genocide run, so that'll make this even worse because now he's dating the person who killed him. No, it's the fact that you've done so many resets that's caused him to give up. You are literally the reason for his depression. Why would he ever date you? Think about that before you insert yourself in some crappy fanfiction with Sans. Okay? Just do that for me, alright? But, now that we've gotten through this layer of hell, we're on to the final layer. We've gone through something good. We've gone through the good, the bad, and we've gone through the ugly. But now it's time for something even worse than that. Fudcest. Or, as someone else would call it who doesn't know the ship name, Sans X Papyrus. And for the uneducated, one, please run away, never support this ship, and never look back. These two are brothers. That's right, now we're not just shipping people, grown adults with children who cause them depression. We're not just shipping children with dead children. Now we're shipping a fully grown adult with his brother. Why? Not to mention that they have unspecified ages. So, and Sans is the older one. So for all we know, Sans could be like 20 and Papyrus could be 16. So not only is it a certain type of candle, but it could also be the thing that France is. Not to mention the fact that this is a point brought up in a video by someone called Streamline Workshop. Sans is kind of like a bit of a father figure, I guess, to Papyrus, since they don't seem to have one in game. Well, unless you count the fan and the Gasters are dead, but everyone knows that's not canon. So not only could it potentially be wanting to be with your brother, not only could it potentially be with someone wanting to be with a minor, but it could also be akin to someone wanting to be with their dad. I hate the world. I am going to go nuts. Someone help me. Is this what the world has come to? People in 1930 were probably like, we're gonna have flying cars by 2024. Meanwhile, in 2024, we're shipping people with their brothers. What have we done to get here? And can we please go back? But anyways, we're almost out of hell, but I just want to discuss one more ship real quick. Sans. This ship, for the uneducated, is a ship between Sans AUs, like for instance Inkx Dream, which are two Sans AUs, or alternate universes. For instance, there's one called After Death between Geno from Aftertale and Reaper Sands from Reaper Tale or Death Tale or whatever it's called. Which yeah, I don't know what's worse, wanting to be with your brother or wanting to be with yourself. I'll leave that up for you to decide. But anyways, oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's also Dreammare, which is Dream X Nightmare. Not only are Dream and Nightmare both Sanzayus, they're also brothers. I thought we were out of this part of hell. I guess not. Seriously, ignoring my declining mental state, this video is over. We've gone through hell. We're out of the pits. Goodbye, everyone. Thank God we're finally out of here.